Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about introduction to product management. I'm Abdullah here. I have close to 20 plus years of experience in building products. I've worked with companies like Wipro, Middlecorp, Wiley Online Library, Ultimetric, Allstate, Rappo, Pathfinder, and right now I am having my own startup, PureSilver.io. I today we are going to be talking about product management, and we'll be understanding basic nuances, fundamentals, foundations of the product management. Things that we are going to be covering is primarily foundation, the what's, the why's, the how. We will be also talking about the role, why product management is important, things like that. All right. All right. Okay. So here we go. So before we get started, I have a few questions to ask you guys. Like, what is the primary responsibility of a product manager in the context of product development? Is it like writing code for the product, designing the user interface, overseeing the entire product lifecycle, or managing the company finances? What do you think it is? Right. It is C, overseeing the entire product lifecycle. Next, which of the following best describes the purpose of a product roadmap in product management? A document detailing the financial projections for the product, a visual representation of the product's user interface, a timeline outlining the planned features and enhancements for the product, a list of bugs and issues reported by users. And the answer is C, a timeline. The product roadmap is basically a timeline. So it's a timeline outlining the planned features and enhancements for the product. Next, what does the term minimum viable product refer to in product management? Is it like the most expensive version of a product, or is it a product with all possible features included? The C, the earliest version of a product that includes only the essential features, or a product that has reached the end of its life cycle. What do you think is the answer? Yeah, so the answer is C, the earliest version of a product that includes the only essential features. All right, so we'll get started. So before we get into the product thing, it's really important for us to understand the human psychology. You may have seen this. So this is basically trying to understand the needs of the people. What are our basic needs which we cannot live without, right? It's like breathing. For breathing we need oxygen. If we don't have oxygen, we really can't live. Nutrition, we need food to survive. If we don't have that, we really can't survive. Fluids like water, if we don't have it, again we cannot survive. Body temperature, we need to have we need to be in a living condition where our body can manage. If it is not, we will find it very difficult to live. This sort of gives you an idea with respect to what kind of psychological needs which people have. If you are sick, you will have a need to go to the hospital. You may want to also treat at home if you are not that seriously ill naturally. But on the other hand, if you're really sick, you don't have much of an option and you will prefer going to an hospital who will treat you. Then there are other aspects which we go further. When we start putting it together, you can put it under physical safety and psychological safety, right? From a safety and security standpoint. Next, love and belonging needs. You want family around you to take care of you, right? Then there is self-esteem. You want to build your self-esteem. Then you have self actualization, right? So what you see here is basically trying to understand from a human psychological standpoint how the needs they change depending upon a certain situation that you are in at the moment, right? And if in case you have certain difficulty due to some reasons, if for example you are not able to breathe well, you have to mitigate that problem. So there will be someone who will be there to provide you that kind of a service, right? Like there are oxygen masks, a product which takes care of that, or there's a hospital which ensures that for some reason which you're having breathing issues, so now there is an oxygen mask which will help you regulate the oxygen levels in your body, right? So these needs, if they are well taken care of, they're sorted. But on the other hand, if they are not, that's when you see that okay, this issue needs to be resolved. So now we'll try to understand like what is a product. Everything and anything, it starts with a product, right? So what is a product really? Every other day we touch, we use products without noticing, without realizing. You wake up in the morning, the first thing you do is you want to brush your teeth. You use a toothpaste, it's a product. You use a brush, it's a product. You wake up and then you switch on the lights, snooze your watch or your clock or your phone. It's a product built by someone who's trying to manage your need at that point of time. You wake up in the morning, you want to learn about what's the news today. So there is a TV which sort of gives you that information. There is a broadcasting team which is broadcasting that news information to you. Then there is a phone, there is an app with news which will be able to give you that information. You're into stock market. In that case, you need to be informed about what's going on all the time. So that you need to have that news which needs to be updated immediately. So there are products which are sitting out there based on the type of user you are and based on that what need that you may have. So irrespective of who you are, where you're from, what you do, you will find that in your entire journey from morning to evening, you constantly use products to solve your problems. And these problems exist. They have been existing over a period of time. It's just that we have been improving on solving that problem better by making use of different products which have improved our lifestyle. All right. So what's a product really? It's a tangible item, a digital service, or a combination of both that can be developed, designed, offered by a company or organization to fulfill a specific need or to solve a particular problem for its target audience. Products can vary widely. It could be a physical product like an electronic device, clothing, appliances, or it could also be a digital product, right? We make use of apps, online platforms. We look at ebooks and different other. If you want to file your taxes, you may well have something like ClearTax and stuff like that. So product is all about something which is tangible or it is intangible. It's a service that is being provided to you for a specific group. There's a possibility there might be a product which is sitting out there which may not be relevant for you but might be relevant for someone else, right? So it is designed for a particular problem for its target audience. That's all that matters. This sort of gives you an idea with respect to, if they are physical products, FMCG space, all these are different products. And then you have a SaaS-based products. This is an example of SaaS-based products over here, right?